with me. And I'm not going to go with the talk about the next election, getting ready for the next election. If we don't start now, there will be no 2027. It's about now. Our country is dying before us. It's dying because the people do not believe that those who have authority are representing them. And those people don't feel the people. They don't act for the people. And everything is running away, going down very fast. This is about claiming this moment and acting like citizens to make our country work right now. So the organization is not about the next election. The organization is about getting things done right now. And what are you going to do? Plan to walk to the next election? No. You take your country back right now. How do you take it back? Because you know what to do that they don't know how to do. You have to organize yourselves now and begin to think of how to be able to talk to one another, every nook, every cranny of this country, and begin to unfold a plan for how you can build your own economy, for how you can organize to solve your problems. If we don't take hold of now, if we don't create our own security systems, there will be no production. If there is no production, the Naira will reach 10,000, I assure you. I'm telling you, don't leave it to anybody. Take hold of now and make it happen. If you need to find out how, talk to me. I'll make sure it happens.
Thank you, sir. We will have you back.
Greatest obedience. I'm in an MB. My president is their business what they decide. I know what I decided. On this day, a year ago, they robbed us. 1 year after, they have called us all sorts of names, and we have taken them proudly and renamed and constantly reminded ourselves that we are obedient. Only obedience can be that patient, even in the face of renewed shagging. Shagging Pro Max. I'll tell you what I took out from the election, because I ran the election. An election was held. Election was rigged. INEC 90-hour vote to give judiciary. We won. Nigerians won. We won our election. Whatever judiciary decided to judiciarily do, for 8 hours, reading Amankene, we stayed undaunted. We will go again. And we will go with this one man that we have not found a duplicate. I am not just a proud obedient, I am an arrogant obedient. Unrepentant. I'm not going anywhere, unapologetic. I follow Oga to wherever he's going. Mega party, slim party, adult party, partyless party. Wherever you go, that's where I'm going. But let me sum up and tell you what I learned. All the magic, writing and rewriting, happens in a place they call the rack room. The rack center. That is where they rack the results. It is after they have finished racking that INEC seals up the rack. So next election, we will rack the rack. Thank you very much.
My president, the people's president.
That is it.
all we have come here to do, sir, is to say to you, actually, it was not this day that we were robbed. Remember? The election started today, on that very day, 2023. We came out, it was raining, people were queuing up. In fact, in my estate, people queued up till 12 a.m.
3 a.m.
insisting that they had to vote. So what we did on this day, 25th of February 2023, was to stand behind the man that indeed we saw as having something for us as a people, as a nation. That's what we did on that very day, on the 25th of February 2023, before they now started plotting to rob us. And they did that in the midnight around 4 a.m., I think on the 1st of March. That's actually, I think, it wasn't not in March that the result eventually that they announced. Oh, second. So, to the obedience, what we did on the 25th is apt, is real, is the real thing. What they did that they announced is the shege that they brought upon our land, a plague that has befallen our nation. But there is hope. Not their kind of hope, like Isaac Balami said. Their kind of hope is renewed shege. Ours is that hope that will give birth to the beginning of the activation of the giant of Africa. Because if, I have always said this, that Nigeria is not just positioned for Africa. Nigeria is positioned for the black community on earth. The black man will not be respected until Nigeria gets up. Africa will not rise until Nigeria is up. That is why we are behind His Excellency. He doesn't like any other team but Mr. Peter Gregory will be. Sir, we are with you, and come this time, by the grace of God in 2027, what we'll be celebrating is, alas, Nigeria is redeemed.
Everyone, I recognize you, sir, my leader, our president, and I'll especially recognize also my blue sister, as I call her, a woman that I call the she-man of the FCT. Today, we are marking a year of hope, a year of pains, but still we have expectations, and we're saying it is not over. Though I'm the national women leader of Labour Party, however, I have been obedient before I joined the Labour Party. His Excellency will confirm, because we toured the northern states with him at that time before Labour Party. So I'm fully obedient. Now, I'm standing here to say a big thank you to all the ladies across the nation and beyond Nigeria, those in the diaspora, who have stood firm, who have stood committed, who have shown that yes, a new Nigeria is what all of us want. When I became obedient, people asked me, why are you following this man who is not even from your state or your zone or the north? If you are looking for money, there is even somebody that gives dollars. Go and follow that one. And I said I'm not with him for money or any benefit of myself. I am over 50. I don't believe I have another 50 years to live. So I was standing with him, and I'm still standing with him for my children and other generations to come. For what he believes in. For what he believes in. For what I've heard him say. And the truth he stands for. I am wearing today orange and green, and that is not by accident. Orange is the color of fire. We have to keep the fire burning. We cannot stop now. Ladies have suffered. Ladies have done a lot of things. Our Kaduna State Ward Women Leader was burnt to death. A woman in Kebbi State had her restaurant burnt to ashes because she stood for this cause. If it's only for those kind of people, the fire must continue to burn. Green stands for what? Fertility. A new beginning. Therefore, this new beginning, we will continue to push until we see it come to pass in Nigeria. Thank you.
The governor of the FCT
all other protocols observed. 1 year ago, they didn't see us coming. They didn't believe that 4 people tweeting in a room could become their allotted 6.3 million. They didn't believe it. But like Balami said, we have 2.5 years to plan. First for the primaries, and additional maybe 6 months or more for the election. This time, we will be prepared. The last time, we didn't know each other. So we could, I used to tell people that PDP and APC have been together for a long time. And on the field on election day, they can speak with their eyes and can do magic. All right? We didn't know each other before, but now we are building teams and structures across. And the next time, they will see us. We will be prepared for them. They ain't seen nothing yet. I want to thank all obedience. I said the spirit of the obedient movement is one where, for the first time, people, we said vulcanizers, people across the country use their own time, their own treasures, their own resources, their own talents to work for somebody they didn't know. That could only have been love for country. I want to thank all obedience across the country and across the world for standing for truth, for standing for love for country. And I want to thank this one man, our authentic president, who gave himself to stand for Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Into the ocean of our polity to catch many more men and women with his ideology. This shall be our future senatorial, House of Representatives, gubernatorial, chairmanship, and councillorship in 2027. The support groups under SCS3G are coming because Obi is coming. In conclusion, I wish to unequivocally state that 25th February of each year has been slated by ACS3G as its national summit, and it shall be aimed at sustaining political hurricane that swept through Nigeria on that fateful 25th February 2023, when ethnicity, religion, tribe, and political affiliation failed to divide Nigerians. Rather, they came together, spoke with one voice through their votes, making it clear that they desire a working Nigeria, a producing and not consuming Nigeria, a Nigeria where the son of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody. On this note, I rest my case. I thank you all for your attention. Honorable Dr. Charles Okudri, the National Chairman, SCS3G.
Jobs, health, our lives, relationships were fractured. Then we all came out and voted. Everyone did. This is the first time in the history of this country that this many people came out. And guess what? It brought out the obedient movement. And this is arguably the biggest movement that was birthed by sheer determination, courage, pure hard work of our youths. I'm very young and not too young like myself. who have never smelled any political space before. We have one thing in common though, the dream of our country that worked for everyone. Again, barriers were set and broken and posts were moved each time. Who knew it's possible for a few silly kids in the room tweeting to generate something this big? And not forgetting that we were actually taken as a mere social movement with no structure. Remember that. But we continued. So today I'm just going to go straight and tell you what we're, just thank a few people here. The people that, that's the reason why we're here today. So I'm going to go straight and thank people that are here. So first and foremost, everyone that identifies as an obedient, wherever you are, thank you. So let me start with Marcel Ngobe. Just pardon me, please, just pardon me. Marcel Ngobe, the CPO and chairman, Dr. Sole Korbeze, the Obedient Campaign Council, too numerous to name.
In Kano, and things are looted. But we had an election that we won. We know we won. But because how obedient, the name has already followed us. We have not gone anybody's house. With all the negative things that are telling about us, that we are this, we are that, we are hostile, we are this, there is no one single record from the beginning of the election till today. They are claiming that we beat one person. But on record, from Lagos to Jos to Benin-Kabi to Borno, we have them on record beating people, snatching ballot papers, and any other thing that you can think of. So my point here is that let's appreciate where we are and what we want to achieve for Nigeria. I'm based in Kaduna. I'm a Muslim, and I was in CPC, MPP, CPC to APC, that's CPC, APC. What I will tell you is that I'm fully obedient. I've never seen a movement that is as peaceful as the movement. Whether it's going to be a mega party, whatever names we are going to call it, we are going to march to dismantle this unworking Nigeria, to a working Nigeria. Please come with good faith and come with good heart. Don't talk of this, don't talk of that, don't talk of this tribe, don't talk of this. The mission is one thing, a Nigeria that works for everybody.